Looks familiar? It's called the herd mentality. The sheep are going over the edge of the cliff. Why? Because, when the interest rates are 2 and 3%, I kept telling people, buy a house. I think they were waiting for it to go down further. However, it didn't. All of a sudden, it started to climb a little bit. So people started rushing out there and buying houses, driving up the prices, multiple offers, over list price. They were fighting to get the properties. As the interest rate kept rising, what was happening is the market started to slow down. People were like, well, wait a minute. Okay, how far is this going to go? Let's wait a little bit longer. So what's happening is sellers have the properties on the market and they're noticing less and less buyers. So what are they doing? They're dropping the prices. They're giving concessions. Also, builders are giving some concessions. Builders have a bunch of inventory. They were building for all this huge rush. And guess what happened? People are not buying as much. So you have an advantage now. Take advantage of this marketplace. Go out and buy a property. People go, yeah, but its interest rates are really high right now. Hey, you buy a property now, and eventually you can refinance because it's going to drop again a little bit. Now it's not going to go back to 2 and 3%. I don't think so, anyways. But you never know. You know what? Here's a good good word. Buy against the market. When people are selling, you should be, that's when you should be buying. When people are buying, that's when you should wait and then get into the marketplace. Anyways, which way are you going to do it? You're going to go against the market, or you're going to go with the rest of the sheep and keep waiting and waiting and waiting. And maybe interest is going to go to 10%. Because you see, the funny part about it is people were like, oh, I should have bought it 5%. People at 8% now are saying, oh, I should have bought it 6%. Guess what? You never know where it's going to go. So you want to take advantage of this marketplace? Don't be like the sheep. Go against the flow. Always buy against the masses. The masses are generally wrong. Anyways, I bought my first house back in 1973. Interest rates were fairly low. They were 4 or 5%. Then eventually later on, when I got into real estate in 1983, interest rates were 18 to 22%. People were still buying houses. So people will always keep buying houses. When is the best time to buy a house? Yesterday, before. You should have bought it before. I can help you. Call me, get a hold of me. We can help you to take advantage of this marketplace. Don't be like the sheep. Let's go buy a house.